You almost cried.
79 Magnum.
He was 18.
How you doing?
Man was much older.
Dennis Strouser is the owner of this Roadrunner. This car was built in light of the energy crunch of the 70s. Mr. Strouser says that it's a Fury with a Roadrunner rebadged body, but it is a shadow of a muscle car in itself.
Well, like you say, in '75, it just probably isn't considered as much of a muscle car as what, but it was about as good as anything else any other makers had to offer in '75 too.
Is this a Charger? Nope. An RT? It's a 71 Super B with the pistol grip shifter. Lydia McConnell owns this B, and it was featured in a past Mopar magazine. Lydia, please tell me about her B.
Just the whole story?
Not the whole story, but...
I actually had the article in there. I had a plum crazy RTSE Challenger, and brought it up here to sell it. And some guy was selling this and an RT, Coronet RT 69. And so I saw them, and I saw my husband. I said, "That's the car I want." I said, "You got to go see it." So he came to where I showed him where the two cars were. He goes, "That's a nice car." He goes, "I really like that RT." I said, "Not the RT, the Super B. I want the Super B." So he thought I was nuts. But I talked the guy. It took 2 days to talk the guy into doing an even swap with me for the RTSE Challenger. So he did. Has one boo-boo. I just had it repainted, but had one boo-boo. It rolled, and the damn garage door hit it. My husband's trying to open it because the garage door is not opening. It's hitting the damn car, but that's going to get fixed in
case
September.
you're just tubing in, I'm speaking with the legendary Lydia McConnell of the one and only Herbie. I should say the owner of the one and only Herbie. And this is butterscotch yellow?
Yes, it's butterscotch.
Now, your last toy?
There's a question mark there.
True, there is a question mark.
Yeah, I'd actually gladly sell it. And I'm starting. The problem is when you're in Florida, it's just too hot, and they don't have shows like up here. You know, you have one cruise a week in a different town.
So you're not planning to be buried in this car?
No. No.
Well, then write it in.
My daughter thinks I'm going to leave it to her. Well, like hell. Burn the clutch in a week. Want me to open up the hood for you?
Sure.
Okay. This is cool because it's, I don't know if you know the story, Arthur Galen had the car, not had the car, but he checked it out. It's a one of one.
So it's been registered through the Govia registry?
Yeah. But it's a one of one because it's a 4-speed AC car with this coloring, 71. He said they didn't make a 4-speed AC.
It's all homemade.
So you built this from the frame up?
Yeah, it was a rusty eBay convertible I found down in Texas. And I had to put all new metal in it. Firewall and the cowl and the floors, the trunk, the frame rail, fenders, doors, quarters, everything, even the hood.
Tell me about the power plant.
Well, I had a 340 in there, but I had an oil pressure problem with it. This is just...
What made you, or what inspired you to make an Indy pace car replica?
Because no one's ever seen one. See all the pictures I've got? There are real Indy pace cars out there, but no one has them, and they're all not restored, and because they're too valuable. So I just built one to drive for the power tour. This was a gold convertible with tan interior.
And the pistol grip shifter.
Oh, I put a 4-speed in it. It was an automatic.
The steering has a Cordoba tilt column.
50 tires.
And how long have you owned this car?
Started building in 06.
restored?
Well, it's a restored car. Price is right. It's got a Ramcharger super stock old race car motor in it that's been done over. It's got 100 miles on the motor.
Has it been on the track?
Nope, it's not a track car. It's strictly a street car. It's a driver.
What do you call this color?
That is butterscotch.
I was going to say, officially or by...
On Dodge, it's butterscotch. On the Roadrunners, it's Bahama Yellow.
What's the history?
It was originally bought in the Carolinas, for all we know. Came up in about 77, the Cleveland area. Guy bought it in high school, drag raced it. My buddy bought it for a year. I bought it off of him and had it ever since '83.
This is your weekend toy?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I got a few toys. So.
Tell me about the power plant.
It's just a 440 stock with a Hemi grind cam in it. 10.5 to 1.
Have you had it on the track?
Been a while. I have the way it's sitting right now. I had it on the track probably about 10 years ago. Just got down to the low 13s with it.
Really cool slotted mags.
I got a lot of people taking pictures of them things.
How did that racer become this car?
Just repainted it. It's basically still a race car. I had to keep this in. The yellow fix. Some debate whether to take that stuff off. Hey. Oh, these are lemon twist.
What kind of gearing and ratios?
This has a standard automatic 727 in it, and it's got a 456 in the back. Your friends.